Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Slope Podcast. Hey, you know what it is? Your weekly podcast on the Sakamichi series. Idol groups going to be Nogizaka46, Sakurazaka46, Hinatazaka46, and someday again Yoshimotozaka46 is season 4, episode 9. This week we've got lots of new single news from both Nogizaka and Sakurazaka. We've got some graduation concerts for Nogizaka member, some different collabs between Aeon Card and Asahi Beer. But before we get into all that, I'm one of your hosts. I'm Jimmy, aka Jimmy Tweets, and I'm joined as always by my friends and my fellow hosts. We have Boy Kun, and Josh, Mr. Josh Box. Ooh,
What up?
There we go.
that felt right, boys.
We're back,
There we
baby.
go.
You know, it's been a while. It's been a while since I could say it like that. You know,
Yeah,
Mhm, mhm.
just
It felt right. It
the
felt
three
right,
of us
brothers.
again. Good
There
to
we
be
go.
back. But
Much
shout outs,
love to our
you know?
guests. though,
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
Yep.
filling in when Boy wasn't here and when I was not here last week.
Mhm.
Appreciate you. But yeah,
Mhm,
we're
mhm.
back. We're back again. Jimmy
Mhm.
is kind of back. As you can see, he's still kind of
Dedication.
recovering, but good to see him back.
Yes. You'll hear some intermittent coughing here and there.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
There's nothing I can do.
Cough away.
But I hope the content is good enough that she stayed despite me dying.
Don't
Throughout
worry. There's plenty of spicy
the podcast.
content today.
Oh, juice. Give me the juice. But what's up? What's up? How you guys been?
I am very grateful to be alive.
Oh,
I was telling the boys about this. We had our weekly meeting last night, as well as we were recording a video, and yeah, dude, what started out as like a normal flu to pneumonia just became a way worse. Basically, I had like just a very poor reaction to my medication, and my health just tanked without getting too much into details about it. But yeah, man, at times it got kind of scary. Things are much better now. I can actually you see like the bell curve of recovery, right? Like, okay, symptoms getting worse, symptoms getting worse, symptoms getting worse, and you don't know how much longer it's gonna keep getting worse.
Yeah.
But then eventually you hit this point where you're like, okay, like little by little, I'm noticing things coming to normal, and so that's kind of where I'm at right now. So it feels good.
Nice.
It's weird. Like I feel like I've noticed this happening a lot this year amongst people. Right. One of our friends posted about on Twitter. He had like a gallbladder infection.
Mhm.
Had to go to the hospital. Yeah, and then what is it? I was actually like, very blessed today, man. I went to like the gym to do my my usual rehab. So I alternate between doing a lot of walking and pool work because I'm still like a heavier dude. If I did only walking, it would be too much for my joints.
Mhm.
So every now and then I do pool work instead. And there's an older dude in the lane next to me, and man, he was going at it, dude. He was just like, I'm like just trying to like walk in the pool just to get my heart rate up. He was just hoo, 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 right? And then so afterwards, like we were both in like the jacuzzi, kind of just chilling. And I went to ask him about his headphones because I need some waterproof headphones if I'm gonna be doing more pool work.
Yeah,
Gotta listen to Nogizaka while I'm training, dude.
Mhm.
But then he was like, oh yeah, I saw you your XP. Like, what's up? Like I expect like a young guy like you to be a lot more. And I was like, just explaining the stuff that I been going through. And then he's like, oh yeah, man, I totally get that. I died Christmas last year. And I was like, what? And then like he had a scar
Literally
all the way down his chest. And like he had open heart surgery. Yeah.
Oh shit. That's wild.
And he was like, yeah, but he was like, you know what, like as soon as like I could start training again, just went to go back at it, because like he was like, he wasn't living healthy before, just like, just living like a normal dude, and then suddenly his health was gone. And then but like now he's like his heart's stronger than it was before. And he's just like living life to the fullest,
Mm.
and like I'm about to like tear up talking about it, like, but it was like such like an inspiration because like I don't know, like I don't want to sound dramatic, but like I said, like there was a point when you're like, I don't know when I'm going to start getting better,
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
and you start kind of freaking out, and then
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
Take care
gratefully
of
I
yourselves,
am
people.
doing much
Mhm.
better. So yeah, take it from me. I used to think I was invincible in a way. I was like a
Mm.
power lifter. Just 2 months ago, I was squatting 550 pounds. And then like now I'm like so humbled.
Mhm.
But if you guys are healthy and able now, take advantage of it and
Yeah.
make the most of what you can.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yep.
Sorry to get preachy, but it's
No,
very
but it's
dear
true.
and close
It's
to my
true.
heart right now.
It's true.
Mhm.
Josh and I tried our hands on some yesterday.
Yeah.
It's been like 2 to 3 years since I last went to the
So
gym.
like Josh
I
and
was
I go
like-
to the same university, and we just happen to have like the same time, like our classes lined up. And yeah, so we hit up like the university gym just to check it
Mhm.
out, and got a little session in. Josh even spotted a guy. I was like, damn, look at this
Ooh.
guy.
Ooh.
How was that, Josh? How did you
It's
enjoy
been
your...
it's been a while. It's been a while since I went to the gym. I felt it, both in stamina and in strength. But it's a slow progress up.
Yeah.
To get back to where you were.
Yeah, we hit some
just one day at a time.
squats,
Mhm.
and we hit some bench.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, and then Josh spotted a dude. It's like, damn.
Hey.
I was right there, and then like I turned around and he was right there, so I was like, okay, I'll do it.
Was he just like pinned? Or
No.
was he like struggling?
He was just
about to
working
start.
up
He's like, oh hey man,
to
can
away.
you like stop me real quick? I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he was like, help! And Josh was like, come on, man, push, man. And he was like, right here. No, I'm just kidding. The bar was on his neck. I was like, please, come on, man. And Josh is like, all you, brother, all you. It's on his neck.
Just collapse on
Getting
his
red.
lungs like
Yeah, it was cool. I think it's we're gonna try to make that kind of our little
Yeah.
schedule.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
I
we'll
wasn't
see how
I
it
wasn't
goes.
as sore as I thought I was gonna be today, so I'm glad.
Ah, cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Means you have room to push a little harder.
Oh,
Hey.
okay.
Anyway, we're gonna talk about idols, are we not? There's some
Oh,
shit
that's
to
Yeah.
good amount of things to cover, so let's get into
Lots
some
of them,
idols
yeah.
teams. Hinatazaka, first up, has some stuff to talk about. These are here, so the Ohisama in the chat won't get on our business about not having Hinatazaka.
It's
No, I'm
not
just
our
kidding.
fault. We try to look at the news.
So the members are always on TV and stuff like that, and various different shows. But this week they're doing stuff concerning their mobile games. So Hinatosho, they did like a little
1 year anniversary.
Already?
a little show for it with Mire, Ushio, and Meimei, and they talked about the game. And so I don't play the game, so I don't know
I played the
Like,
game for like
what it
a couple
entails.
of days, and I was like, nah, this ain't for me.
Oh,
Is it just like one of those like kind of, not a rip off, but like similar to Fate kind of games? That's the feeling I get from it.
I've never played
Like
the game,
you.
so I can't compare it.
Oh, it's just you have like your heroes, and you just like they just have stats and you just take them through little campaigns. They beat people up.
yeah.
You get some more heroes. You feed them to your original heroes.
I just let them do it on their own, kind of thing.
So,
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
that
Oh, okay,
type of thing.
it's similar. It's similar.
Tower defense type thing,
I-
says chat.
I feel like it's a little
Mm.
closer to what Jimmy was describing, but it has that element to it.
I really like the cover image on the website, but it's also really weird because like half of them are in armor.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they have
Let's say
like
that.
medieval weapons and
Magic
shit like that.
spears.
And then the other half are in just like their normal Hinatazaka uniform, and they have guns. What,
Dude,
no,
what
I
is
would
going
hope-
on?
What I would hate is to be one of like the ones in like just normal clothes, and you just have like, what is it? Is that
Dude,
Hinano
like-
dude just with a shield?
Yeah.
He couldn't even give her a sword to go with it.
Hyotan. And
I
I think
think that's a
Paru.
class. That's why. I think that's the
and she
class
has
of the game.
Oh, I see.
Mm.
Okay.
I just it just makes me laugh. I don't know. I probably shouldn't because like I play Final Fantasy and there's like the machinist class where they have guns and stuff. So it shouldn't be weird to me. But there's something really weird about this, like
I mean,
I think
like,
because the gun is such like it's like such a
Yeah.
modern rifle and not like a weird steampunk fantasy gun,
yeah, dude, they just
Uh-huh.
have like an M16 or something.
Yeah.
But it's cool. I like the image. Everyone's all posed and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pretty cool. But
Except for Monopi just standing there. All right, guess I'm gonna wait this out.
yeah, who knows? She could be like the really strong one. You just stand there
Oh,
like,
uh-huh.
people
Just
weaker
wait-
than me.
She's a leader, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
okay,
yeah.
okay.
You got Mi Pen with the superhero landing pose. The
Mhm.
the 3 points of contact.
Oh
there.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
But yeah,
I think Bemiho is my favorite pose, dude. The full arch swing, dude.
Mm. I like
Right? Is that Bemiho?
I like
No,
Kumi.
is
It's
that
like
Kumi?
the leaping lunge.
Oh, that's Kumi. Oh, yeah, I was talking about Kumi. My bad. I had it zoomed out.
Oh yeah. And yeah, that's it's on iOS and Android. So if you want to download it,
I like
all
Kyungsu.
there.
It's like very confident.
Dude,
Mm.
Kyung's
Like-
just sitting down. If you tell, like, look at Manafi just standing up. Like she's just sitting.
I'll wait till the
like,
boss comes out.
eh. But, yeah, there's if you wanna like check it out real quick, there's gameplay and stuff online and on the YouTube channel too.
Mhm.
So it doesn't look like they actually played a game in this YouTube video. It's like 40 minutes. But they're just talking about things, so I don't know.
What do you want to do for these 40 minutes? Should we play the game? Nah, let's just
Nah.
talk.
But
Let's
they're
just catch up.
also
It's been a while.
they also released a little video YouTube special for Hinakoi.
Mm.
And it's like on the second drama, right, with like a different cast with the members. And so yeah, they also talk about this game, and there's like reactions. They like watch the scenes, I guess, from the drama or whatever, and they like react to it
Mhm.
and all that stuff.
Someone in chat is saying they want to play Hina Tosho but Elden Ring.
Oh,
Just googling what is the best build for Higashimura made.
right. Man, I keep
Alright, first
seeing it on Steam, and I'm like, I should not.
say
I
dude,
want to.
I've been trying to prioritize my rehab because I know that if I download it, I'm gonna have days where I'm like, I'm tired. I don't want to go. I could just play Elden Ring.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
So that's
dude,
why I'm like, no, I'm not downloading it until I'm better. But I'm just like,
Yeah, because if I do get it, I know it's gonna affect my schoolwork, so I'm not going to. I can't. Ugh.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, yeah, Hinakoi, it's another mobile game from Hinatazaka. It's a dating one, right? So
If
There you
you
go.
played Nogikoi, it's similar.
yeah. Never going back to that, dude. Spent way too much money.
yeah, so that's Hinatazaka. Seems like they're taking their time for 7th single.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll announce it at Tokyo Dome. Maybe they're waiting for Kosaka now to come back. Who knows? But the Ohisama gotta be patient.
Ooh.
You'll get yours. All right, let's go to Sakurazaka news. There's a new Aeon card commercial.
Ooh,
Aeon card's still sticking
Aeon
with,
card, always taking care of our girls, dude.
Right?
Yeah. And this time, the commercial is featuring their all new single, Sabidareyo. Plays in the background, so you can kind of hear it, even though we already know what it sounds like from the radio
Yeah.
previews and stuff. But yeah, more aesthetic Aeon card commercial. Look at that.
Yeah. Nice lens.
Something about Risa's face is just way too smooth for me. dude.
Right.
I like how she like says, "Oh, one coffee, please. I'll use my Aeon card."
That's
like
like
if I went-
Josh
if I went to
with his
Starbucks-
Amex Gold.
Yeah, if I went to Starbucks, oh, can I have one cold brew? My American Express Gold card. 4 points, please, per dollar.
And the barista's like,
Yes.
put it in. You don't have to hand it to me. please.
Well, boy, that kind of
Yeah, just-
happened when we got wings. I was like, oh, I'll use this. And then she's like, oh, we don't accept Amex. I was like, oh, I have to get a different one.
Oh, oh, I'm sorry. That's man. That's why I just used tap to pay, dude.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what I did too. But she looked at it. She was like, we don't accept Amex. I was like,
Damn.
the hedge.
Well,
I want to go to like, what was it? Just go to like Burger King. I'll put it on my Aeon card, please.
yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
What is that?
sir,
Your
this
card?
is this is we don't take these gift
Yeah.
cards.
But I need my WoW points.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
What is
so,
JCB? This isn't a Visa or MasterCard.
Aeon card, everybody. Support Sakurazaka. Thank you, Aeon card.
Mhm.
But let's keep going. There's a preview for the Risa centered coupling track. Boku no Dilemma. Jirenma. Damn.
Jirema.
That
Sounds
sounds like
like
a
a
narc
villain.
character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dude, I had to read that to myself like 12 times before I realized it was Dilemma. Whenever, yeah, I'm like, gee,
I like
yeah.
we all thought it was
one
a
of the-
villain.
That's one of the worst, I think, katakana like things I've ever seen. Jirenma. That sounds nothing. Anyway, it was played on Koji Hoshi, which is the show that Ozek hosts now. So yeah, there's the radio rip preview. Have you guys listened to this one?
Yeah.
What'd you guys think?
Obviously, like there seems to be a lot going on in instrumentals, so the normal disclaimer.
All
This
right.
is just based on previews. We don't have like a full, clean version. You can hear everything. It's very reminiscent of what is it, Jugatsu no Puru ni
Really?
Kondo, whatever.
Mm.
For me, I don't know. I get that vibe from this.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah,
This,
I don't know, it's nice.
yeah.
I like it more than Samidare, yo.
Oh yeah, same for me.
Oh yeah. Same.
Mhm.
It has such a big sound.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
Especially
the
the
way-
last chorus.
Yeah. The way it just starts with like all the strings,
Mhm.
and then I like the verse parts where it's a lot of more like acoustic guitar. I feel like that's like the one instrument that kind of differentiates Sakurazaka from the other two groups.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So it has all the I guess tells of a Sakurazaka track for me.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, because I in the same vein, I think that's why I kind of felt about the October Pool song.
Mm.
I can
You
see
know,
where
this is
you're
got-
saying it. Like I'm listening to it now, and it got to the chorus. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
I
like
see.
the big
Okay.
the swell, right?
Uh-huh.
Like I think that's yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think my favorite part of the song is, like I mentioned earlier, the last chorus. I feel like it mixes it up a little bit compared to the other choruses, which I really like whenever songs do that. And like
yeah,
the
of
timing,
course, there's
it's like a tad bit different with some of the instruments.
the modulation is there, right?
Yeah.
Goes
Mhm.
to Kiar.
Yeah,
I actually,
I doubt we'll get.
yeah, I was gonna say I also really like Jugatsu no Pool.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I doubt we'll get this, but I would love to hear this at Record Taisho.
Ooh,
Oh,
that would be
'Cause
good.
you know-
imagine.
You know the string section would
Yeah.
just pop off, brother.
Yeah.
Right. But it's a coupling track, so it's like
Mhm.
damn it. But this is the lineup that has everyone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Even Sugai.
Yeah.
Sugai be like, I'm sorry, Shirota, I have to go do this song. Yeah, it has all of them. So, so if you compare to Samidario, your Sakura 8, and then the back row, right? Same with the other coupling track. But yeah, this one has everyone.
Mm-hmm.
With the Risa's in the center, and then Aoi is in the very center, and then like I guess the core of the formation, like this 9 is all the first gen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like in the middle.
Yeah.
I see it more as like a first gen song type of thing. and like the whole vibe of the song, how it's like the dilemma is like, I'm gonna leave, but I,
Mm.
gotta
Yeah.
make that decision kind of thing, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, from the lyrics, it seems to be very much like a graduation song
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
the first gen type of thing. So
I do. I'm excited to see the choreography.
Yeah.
Just based on the formation, right? Because they're always very conceptual with their performances, and so yeah, I don't know, yeah, like something about the 9-member, like the 9 first gen core, and then the second and 2.5 gen kind of forming the wings
yeah,
of the formation, if you will. I think they could do a lot of
yeah,
interesting things there.
it'd be pretty cool to see if they actually work that in somehow.
Chat brought it up, but Mu is behind Habu once again.
That's fucked up.
They're doing it on purpose. They have to be. It has to be
You
on
can just
purpose.
put Moo on the second row. Come on, man. I was taller than all of them. What the heck? They could have put her literally anywhere else.
Switch Moo and Ozeki,
Yeah, right?
dude. It's fire.
Oh man. What if? That's unfortunate. Sad times for Moo. I'm gonna do it to her until the end. So
I can't wait for the music video for this one, because it doesn't feel like a graduation song. It feels just like a good Sakurazaka song.
Yeah,
like they can still perform it without having
those connections.
The weight of being a graduation song. So
because I like it more than Slamidare.
Yep. So I'm glad that's the Risa Center. I actually have something to say to her and be like, oh man, your song's so good, man. Jikan desu. Oh, okay.
Okay. Your song's so good, but do you have your Zyro card?
Oh damn it. Boku no Jirenma, the new villain of Dragon Ball.
Right. He's like a weird color too. He's like purple or something.
Anyway, yeah, that's sounded pretty good.
Yeah.
We got some covers for this too.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Just in time. They just released it today, as far as this day of the podcast recording. And so
I fucking love these covers, dude.
These are sick.
These are so good. It's exactly what I said, dude. I was like, oh man, you know how Nagaredama had like the very striking red, right, design. Like I would like them to see something ethereal and green, and like make that very conceptual. And here we are, dude. Clearly they listen to the podcast.
Look at how cool Ten-chan looks with that stare in her eye.
Oh man!
Before we get into the details, real quick, so this is the 4th single in a row that they worked with Perimetron, which is the like creative team put together by the dude from King Nu. So if you listen to King Nu,
let's go.
And then the art direction is the same dude, Osrin Takemichi Kawachi. It's the same dude, from Nobody's Fault up until now. It's the same dude. It's the same creative team. So I really like that they've kept the consistency by working with the same people.
Yeah,
it gives like a consistency to all the singles, but it also is enough variation that like. Well, except for the first and second one, they had similar colors, but the concept was very different. So I like how they like are able to take it and run with it.
So so it, like if you look at all their singles, it's very much you can tell, right, that it's the same. Like the way they do their colors, right, and just like the vibe of the right, the colors, right, like the Nagaredama, like it's the same as the colors, right. I think
it's a good vibe, dig it.
Yeah, and it's the same with their music videos that they did with Pix, right? There's like it's like, oh yeah, that's totally the same kind of thing. But yeah, there's an actual comment here from Osrin.
Oh.
He's like, oh yeah, it's as if like a thing that's been there for a really long time and it suddenly grows. That's why you get that like ethereal kind of look to it, right?
The wispy, ghostly look.
So
Yeah.
you don't see it so much on the solo Tenchan cover, but the other ones you do, like on the tree
Yeah.
branches.
That rear curtain sink.
It's really cool effect. Kind of reminds me, like most recently, of the Dune shields.
Oh,
You've seen Dune. Yeah, but it's a really cool effect. I especially like Type D, where like Tenchan's doing this dance, and you can see like the trailing effects like on her arm.
Yeah. Right? That ghostly shutter effect, dude. You know.
So, really cool.
Yeah.
I'm almost curious to see this just shot plain. Not plain, but you know, like kind of like the more traditional sharp and just clear. And then compare and contrast to see how it would look better. But which one would look better, you know? Because I like the look. I'm just like, you know, it's more of like just a curiosity, if anything, just based on like how much I like the Nagare Dama covers, you know.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think it's pretty easy to see how they did it, at least with Type B, right?
Yeah.
You know, you're just offsetting because it's just the tree branches, right? And like, right. So, but like the ones where they're actually moving, which are the ones I like the most, it's a bit like you see the effect, a lot nicer, and like the idea they were going for, I guess. Yeah, so pretty cool.
If chat is curious how to do this, this is done with flash photography, and you change your camera settings to a rear curtain sync. That way, it captures the image and then it captures the flash afterwards. So then, when you get a little bit of movement in there, it captures the image, the ghosting of the image plus the regular image.
Ooh, do you think
It's
this is all done in camera? Because that'd be pretty dope.
Yeah. This is.
I think it is. Yeah.
Okay, because you can easily like do it digitally, but if it's all in camera,
but I think it looks a little neater. Like
looks
yeah.
You do it in camera, especially like this.
All you need to do is color grade however you want, right? So, yeah,
their color grading is always on spot.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite.
What I really enjoy.
My favorite parts of their covers.
And the background is very interesting. It's like hand painted.
Yeah, it's got that texture to it, right?
Right. It's not just like a studio background that.
Yeah.
Or like drape like any of the screens and stuff.
Yeah, it's like offset blocks. Right.
It's almost like an Annie Leibovitz kind of like background, like that kind of color.
Yeah.
Really like it. Very nice. Typography's okay. They just have it on the side and it's like.
At least it's clean. It's to the side.
I wish it was straight. I mean, like not like.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 of them or 2 of them are very similar. And the rest kind of like go up and down a little, and then the Type A is like on the left side.
Yeah, but I would have rather have it,
I don't mind it the way it is, but the orientation, right? I would have liked it like. Excuse me.
Good point, Jimmy.
Like Samidareyo, like actually, like readable horizontally.
Yeah, either vertically or horizontally, not like rotated 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Overall, solid. Which one is your favorite, guys?
I think for me, it's Type B.
Really?
I just like how different it is compared to like the usual. Like if someone were to look at this, they'd be like, the exposure's a little low on this. Like their face is kind of in the shadow. But then I feel like that adds to the atmosphere of this picture. And then you have the white foreground with the trees kind of popping a little more than their faces. And I think it's just like that, like breaking the rules thing that I like, because it's like when you know the rules and you know how to break them, then it looks really good.
Mhm.
We'll get more into breaking rules later, but
That's actually my least favorite because it doesn't
oh
have
really?
the movement that it's like trying to imply with the
Mm.
concept. But so I like D, just because you can see
Mm.
like
Yeah,
the
these are good ones,
effect.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
like the most clear. Like, oh, look at this hazing.
Mhm.
Yeah. It makes
So the
me think of
regular
like
type
those.
kind of has good composition too. When looking at it,
Because I
like
mean,
following the trees.
you still get the tree in the foreground.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna curveball. I think Type A is my favorite.
Oh,
Just because of the expression that Tenchen's doing.
true. Mm-hmm.
You still get like, in my opinion, enough of the ghostliness effect. Like you see like, what is it like? What is like an after image of her hand? I think over her head, things like
Mm.
that. And then I don't know. It's just like it's got a very like. It makes me ask questions. Like you're looking at it like, okay, what's going on here? What's the narrative? So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So once again, a solid set of
good job,
covers.
Sakurazaka. Dude.
Yes, good job,
Yeah.
production company.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So big ups, Perimetron and
Mm-hmm.
Osrin. Always putting up some cool visuals.
Yeah.
So yeah, looking pretty good so far. Fourth single, Sakurazaka. Now we just wait for that music video.
Yup.
Ooh,
Can't wait for it. You know it's gonna
So,
should
be
be soon.
aesthetic at least.
yep.
Right.
If they work with Pix again,
Mm-hmm.
which they probably will. They always do. Nageredama and Dead End, both
Let's keep this train
with
rolling.
that production
Mhm.
house. So let's go.
Yeah, I'm hoping that PV changes my mind about Sami.io.
Yeah, kind of
Mm.
mid on the song.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Maybe
song's
it'll
like
grow
whatever.
on me, but
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe once the PV comes out, we're like, best combination.
yeah. So yeah, look out for that. Let's go to Nogi. A lot of shit to talk about with Nogi.
Mm-hmm.
First up, though, beer. Asahi Beer is still collaborating with Nogizaka, and they're bringing in yet another campaign where you
Mm-hmm.
can drink beer with Nogi.
Ooh.
Like what was that? Mayan and Nanase, right?
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
I think. Or was it just Mayan? Well, they were
I
like
think
four
it's both of
different
them.
members, right? I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, there were more
Yeah.
members. But there was that thing where like, oh, you can get in the Zoom call and drink
Oh yeah, they even
beer
have like
with
a background and everything for you, right?
Yeah.
Remember that?
You can
Yeah.
download that and put that on your but they're doing it again. We got more members who can legally drink, so they're taking part. A lot of them.
Yeah.
So
I
here's the
saw
campaign.
Kubo and Sakura there. I was like, wait a minute, they're already that old?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, they
That's what I was
just
like,
turned 20, both of them. Like, well, they did their
cocky,
what's that
dude.
coming of
Mhm.
age thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I remember I was like, I think I saw a clip for this promo. Aki trying to drink a beer, and you can tell she just has never really done it before. She's like,
no, it's the Nogi. Did you see like the Nogichu channel, right? The little extras.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
this, they after the 46-hour TV, and they all
Mm.
had the Asahi, and they're like,
Yeah. I'm like, you're not doing a good job selling this.
right. And then you got Yumiki now, like, hell yeah, brother.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Been waiting all day for this.
Ooh, been a long one, a long 46 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Just shotguns the beer, dude.
Skulls it.
Ah.
Yeah. So this time,
Excuse me.
along with the Zoom call, 100 lucky people can win and be part of this web video event thing that they're gonna put together. So you'll probably be in it, and then they'll put it on YouTube or something. And then 500 can get in the Zoom call, where you'll do the kanpai, and then you'll drink.
Is it just gonna be
Hopefully
like
not
constant,
with
like
a straw.
every
but-
10 seconds?
Mhm.
Just new
Yeah.
people?
I think that's what they did last time, right? It wasn't like a giant Zoom call with 500 people. They like got them in batches or something.
Yeah, it was.
And
Just the
then
reply like every 10 seconds. That must get annoying.
yeah, I feel like my end just like barely sipped it.
Yeah,
We
Oh,
got
yeah, you have to.
500 people. My end
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unzip it, you know.
she's
Ah,
not
yeah.
slamming them back, dude.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
She's just wetting her lips, dude.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And then 3,000 will get a nice little gift card you can buy beer with.
Oh.
There's the AR thing you can do with your phone, and then if you want to enter, you gotta buy the pack of beer and send in like the receipt or the little like what is that code thingy you get?
The QR
when
or
you-
the
yeah,
receipt. I don't know.
yeah, something like that. So you send that in, hopefully get picked. It's different from last time, right? Because last time we were just able to enter.
Hmm.
Oh.
Didn't we
Oh,
all
yeah,
like
yeah.
chat
Yeah, we all
did
entered,
too,
yeah.
and no one got
Yeah,
picked?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Asahi, everybody.
There you go.
Let's keep going. Some solo work here from Endo Sakura. She's
Dude,
featured.
I was
Hmm.
way too sick when I saw this on my YouTube feed, dude. I was so confused for like 15 minutes, dude. I was like, wait. Oh, is that a new Nogi video? Oh, wait, little Glee monster.
Is she in the group now? Wait.
Yeah.
When did they get a member that looked like Endo, dude? Like,
Yeah, so Endo Sakura is in the new Little Glee Monster music video for their cover of Sangatsu Konoka. It's a pretty
What an interesting choice.
popular song from a band called Remyo Romen. Came out like in the mid 2000s. But yeah, it's all Sakura. It's very just kind of cinematic, I guess, of her in a town, I guess, at home. I don't know. It's this song is kind of like a graduation song.
Mm.
And you know, it's that season, right?
Yeah, yeah.
In Japan. So
Just reuse this footage when Sakura graduates in the future.
Jesus. Oh yeah, we got this. Just
yeah. Just
Slide
replay
this,
that.
just pull the Little Glee song. Yeah. You got this. It's good shit. Yeah.
It throws me off when
so-
she's singing in it because I know she's not in the song. So it's like,
It's like, wait, that ain't Sakura singing. It's like 3 different voices right now.
right.
oh, she harmonizing with herself.
Wow, incredible. That's why she was the center. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, Little Glee Monster not in this video at all. It's all just Sakura. So for all the Endo fans out there, there you go. Cool.
It's Sony Music Entertainment pushing
Yeah.
Sakura even more.
I mean, Little Glee is also under Sony, right? So they're in the same company.
Yeah.
So
They're going all in.
good stuff. Congrats there, getting more work.
Mhm.
More stuff. Ki-chan's graduation concert has been decided. She
Ooh,
will have.
It's coming up end of this month.
Yep. 24th of March is the date. This will precede the Underlive. That's like 3 days, which is pretty wild.
Mhm.
So Ki-chan only wants unders. If you're a Senbats, get out. Unders only in this joint.
Ooh, we're
So-
getting 2 underlives this year, dude.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, so 24th. And then after the Underlive is 25th, 26th, and 27th.
Mm.
They released the kind of visuals for it. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I love the design for Ki-chan's grad concert's really cute.
It's a nice
Little-
contrast.
Little
between the two.
Doge.
Little Doge there, a bunch of stars and
Yeah, dear.
bubbles and shit. But I also like the Underlive logo. It's very aggressive. Like,
You're a skater, you know.
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
It's like a Stussy sweater or something, dude.
Right? I wouldn't mind having that, right? On a,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, it's got the Slope Club logo in there, dude.
Yeah, look at that.
Man, they skewed it too much, but
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so pretty cool.
Mhm. No word if they're gonna live stream this, right?
Yeah, no word yet. So we'll see.
Yeah, they usually
They-
wait like a week or two before.
Right, they'll announce it like at the end. So we'll see.
Yeah.
For all the Ki-chan fans out there,
hmm
tune in.
Hoping frying pan gets bent somewhere in the middle.
Right, someone's just gonna bring one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You should be like,
Here you go. Bend this one for one last time.
mm-hmm.
It's cast iron. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, she breaks it in half. And
Yeah,
starts-
right?
All right. Let's talk about the 29th single.
Okay.
Nogi's 29th
Ooh, where do we
single.
begin, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot. So let's start from like the top, kind of, right?
Mhm.
Last week is when they announced their the center, right? They kept the center like, ooh, we're gonna
Mhm.
wait until 46-hour TV, and then 46-hour TV ended like after we recorded last week's episode. So here we are. It's been a week since the center was revealed. And the center is Nakanishi Aruno. I know there's a lot of things going on around this girl, but for now, we're just going to talk about the single, all right?
Yes, we're talking about
Chill.
the news.
Chill, all right? Chill out. Yeah, Aruno's the center. She's the only one with short hair so far.
Of course, boy, we just point that out.
Hey, I gotta say what's relevant over here, you know. Yeah, and so they performed it at the end of 46-hour TV,
Mhm.
and it's got quite a different vibe for Nogizaka, and this link that I had prepared is no longer there. So
Oh
goddamn
no.
it. But yeah, I think the majority of us watched it live. Or is your guys' impressions of the song? It's called Actually.
Actually, according to my
Actually?
information, I enjoyed the song. I know there's been a couple people who haven't enjoyed the song, but I think it's good.
This, I like the makeup of the song. It's just every time I hear "actually," like I'm just like, just
Yeah,
takes me
there
out.
are a couple parts where I'm like, I could be better without it, but I think
It's
overall, I
gotta-
enjoyed it.
It's got a good number of English lines in there. I need to find something
Yeah,
real bad.
It's-
that line is fine,
it-
but they added the real bad at the end. It's kind of cringe. I don't know.
Mm.
it just makes it brings me back to waiter's sake is the issue. Like it's
Yeah.
such a small thing that shouldn't matter, but once you hear it, it's hard to like
Yeah,
unhear.
it's like specifically for us who speak English, right? It sounds off.
Yeah.
But I think it's better than Waiter Sick. Waiter Sick is terrible. You know.
yeah.
At least when they say actually, they just kind of break it up. But like, if you were try to sing it like how you would normally,
Yeah, because you actually.
yeah, it wouldn't sound too bad. Whereas Waiter Sick is just like in the like the wrong.
Mm.
They broke it up the wrong way. But anyway,
Yeah. I know when this came out, and I get maybe it's because of the center, it's and how she performed it, short hair thing. People were making a lot of Kiyakizaka comparisons. This does not sound like a Kiyakizaka song at all.
Like I can see some
it-
elements, but I think overall, I agree with you, Jimmy.
yeah. The song
It's
doesn't.
just an electronic sound, dude. Yeah, it's
But I feel
the
like
song itself is just
the choreography does. The song doesn't, but to
Mm.
me, the choreography and stuff and like the outfits does.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah. I was gonna say it's more about the performance, right? It's like
Yeah.
it's the Aruno Center. It's like how the choreography kind of points to the center a lot. It's a lot of like the formations and things like that. Okay,
Right.
but like the song itself,
The song itself.
it's just like
Yeah.
it's like a mid-tempo EDM song, right?
I think it's closer to like Route 246 than it is like Kiyakizaka.
Yeah.
Yeah. Given that though, like if they gave this to Sakurazaka, I'd be like, oh shit, bro, let's go. Because I actually like this song. I think like the song is the best thing from the single so far.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like the chorus is catchy to me. Like when it goes
Mhm.
no no no
Yeah.
no no.
Ba, ba,
I
ba.
like that.
Yeah.
That part is cool.
It's very
But yeah,
dynamic.
the like first impressions though, like I watched this live.
Hmm.
I was kind of mid on the performance.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Mm.
but like as it went along, I started liking it more.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But yeah, the song, like I ended up liking the song, but I'm still kind of on like the performance and like
Yeah.
the visuals and stuff.
I think when we get like a fully mixed version,
Yeah.
it'll sound a lot better because I
Yeah.
think the vocals are kind of what's holding it back right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like, but I think that's more of like a mixing thing, and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that we've only had like from the performance version.
There is the radio because they played it. Kubo played it on ANN.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So there is a full radio preview of it. You know, so if you want to check that out, it sounds a little better, but I don't know if this is actually part of the song, but there's a lot of like vocal modulation, like in the like when the song starts. I don't know if that's like just part of the radio rip or like that's the actual track. I don't really like that part where it's like very T-Pain-ish, you know?
Yeah, yeah. During
Um,
like the verse, right? Like,
yeah,
dun, 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 dun,
it's
dun,
just
but it's
kind of
like,
like yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's kind of like fluttery almost, and it's like kind of and you know like they're like hyping up about how like you know how good I don't know sings and shit like that. I'm like, if he does, why you don't need that then, you know? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's radio preview. We got the track list also. Over here. And the actually Senbats is doing a lot of songs. They're also doing the main. Is that it?
Yeah, the main B
the
side, right?
main B side here. Okay.
They're like really trying to give us some Aruno, you know?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Type B has the Kichan grad song. Wasurenai Wasurenai to Ina.
Yeah. Curious of what vibe that's gonna be like.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. The undersong is in Type C. This is translated. Hold on. let me get like the
Yeah.
Why is it translated? Mine too. Oh, it just auto translated.
like it auto does it for you.
Type D is the 5th gen.
The 5th gen song is in Type D. Disappointingly not called Go Banmen or whatever. Instead you
So
get
disappointed.
Zetsubo.
Zetsubo.
What is happening?
So disappointed.
Trying
Aw,
to make
man.
it freaking Nogizaka Part 2, dude. Electric Boogaloo.
Too much Keki vibes in the single. What's happening?
Zetsubo no Ichibyo Mae, dude.
What is happening? Is it, what? But yeah, Type D, and then regular has another song by the 29th single Senbats.
Hininatte mita.
So much Senbats. Remember when the
Right, like, hear the
undersong
songs.
was always the main coupling track? The fuck happened to that, man?
Remember those days?
Remember the Pepperidge Farm remembers. Yeah, so that's the track list. Interesting to see or to hear the other tracks. We'll probably get like 5 music videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they always put out a lot. So, let's talk about the covers.
All right.
Oh my god.
Where should we start?
Well, let's start.
Well, we went for some great ones earlier.
Let's
Just
just
some.
go down the list. Okay, Type A has I don't know by herself. She's wearing red in this very silvery environment. Okay, let's go to Type B. It's Asuka and Mizuki, I think. Can't tell. And it's like, you know, kind of the same. You know, forest. I don't know what the fuck this is. Type C has 4 members. Ume's in this one with some iPhone slabs in the front. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Type D.
And
we got-
aluminum moon in the back.
yeah. Type D is a blurry Endo Sakura. What the hell happened? And then the regular type are the rest of them. Oh my god. Okay.
Dude, these are so bad. They're so fucking ugly, dude.
I think everyone agrees that these suck. Like they're so bad. Like
Mm-hmm.
It's so
how can
bad because I've seen fans just pull together better edits.
how can
You know
a
what I mean?
professional like production company put this out? This is like
Right?
the $5 fiver I will
Yeah.
make.
Yeah.
Me and Boy were talking about it. It's like if
is
you
the
submit this to
$5 cover.
Fiverr, you know, they have like, you know, their examples, right? And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you know, I kind of want something like this, and then they use that same exact example and just do a worse job at it.
Yeah, if you look at Fiverr,
Dude,
this is the $5, and then
This is the $5
Perry
right there.
Metron, who made Sakurazaka, is like it has the pro tag.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it costs like $500.
Yeah.
this is the $5. how can you go from something as cool and conceptual as Kimi ni Shikarareta
Mm-hmm.
to this?
Right.
I'm so disappointed.
Dude, it's okay. I've always said that like I'm I'm a much bigger fan of them just going out to a location and taking an actual photo than compositing, right? But I don't hate compositing.
Yeah, yeah.
You can do some really interesting
Like the
and
previous
good
single.
compositing work. Like
Yeah.
like Kimi Shikarada.
If you look at that,
This
it's
is
so
just
clean.
so lazy, dude.
Mm-hmm.
This is so lazy. It's the only way to explain it. All right, like look at like the Endo Sakura one. They're like, oh, how do we make it look like she's in the foreground, dude? Oh, just put some Gaussian blur. Oh, don't you mean lens blur? Nah, Gaussian's fine, dude.
Did they also
Gaussian's
try to
fine.
dodge and burn her shoulder? Is that what that is?
I can't even
yeah.
tell if that's
Why
like
is it melted, dude?
the
They try to dodge
outfit-
and burn it.
or if that's
Is that how they try to sharpen it?
I don't know.
Dude,
this is
what
like
the fuck?
some fucking amateur shit. I can't
Dude, like,
believe.
You see
Like,
high
this
schoolers
is a, like-
first computer class do a better job than this. Legit,
Right.
there's a site you can literally put in a
Remove
picture and it
background.
cuts it out perfectly for you.
Dude,
So-
I do better compositing for the thumbnails. Me and Josh do
Oh,
for
man.
this YouTube channel.
Like the
than this
worst,
shit, dude.
yeah, the worst part of this is the compositing. Look
Okay, yeah, let's talk about that. That's
look
a
at
whole
how
issue on its own.
bad, like the feathering. Like what the fuck is that, dude? Just if you look
Right.
at the edges of all the members, like
Every single one.
it's so bad. And then you compare that to like Kimi ni Shikarareta, and it's like so crispy. There's no like the lines like around the members.
Hmm.
It's perfect, right? And this is also composited, obviously, right? Because they're like layered over each other and stuff. But if you go back and look at this, it's like, what is this shit, bro? How
Dude,
could
look at the regular cover. Someone's hand is missing on the left side.
Oh my god.
that's like, oh man,
Ah.
I'm not like, and I'm not even talking about like the composition of like this weird, like silver.
Yeah,
Like,
we're
this
not.
all
We're
thing.
just on purely cutting out the outline of the
We're
members.
We're
like,
just talking about
literally-
execution.
We're talking about
just
basic
like-
Right.
functions you should know in Photoshop.
Yeah, just like taking the members and putting them on to
Uh-huh.
on
The
top
easiest
this
step
thing.
of this.
That's like I don't see how they can't get better, like cutting the members out because
Mhm.
these are shot at a studio.
Mhm,
Like the
mhm.
conditions, they can make it as perfect as possible.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
told
not
Boy my
like
theory.
there's weird like light, like there's a weird light
Uh-huh.
on her face, and we'd have to like cut it a certain way because they're outside.
Yeah.
Nah,
They're
dude,
well lit. Yeah.
yeah, it's like there's no problem to like of
Mhm.
them to just cut this. They could have just
Yeah,
like
no, it's
stood in
just-
front of like a green background, and you can just go in Photoshop and click the freaking magic
They-
wand, and it would like select the member.
They
So it's
honestly
like-
just got lazy, dude. It's just that's like the only explanation, right? It's like,
This is like
fuck,
beyond
dude,
lazy.
I don't want to.
This
I
is
don't
like
want to cut the fucking grass out on their feet, dude. That's just too much. I'll just feather tool, dude. Like fucking fuck it.
I,
You know,
I think
like-
this is beyond lazy. This is just bad. Like This
I
is
don't
not
know, man.
professional at all. Like this is
Yeah,
like
that's what I mean. It's
this is
like that kind of attitude is
yeah.
fine. Okay, it's fine
It's
if you're
like
doing like amateur work, but if you're doing big professional work, you can't do that kind of
Yeah,
stuff,
even
right?
amateurs wouldn't do this. I'll be honest.
Yeah, well, because amateurs care. That's the difference.
Like either way, I feel like they phoned this one in. They're like, "Hey, can someone else just do the cutting out? We'll do like the 3D models or whatever." And then like, this is what resulted from it.
It's so bad. This is probably like the worst.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
if you look like Asuka, if you look at her dress, you can see parts of it that are cut out a little bit where they shouldn't be. I'm like,
Yeah,
the hair, like,
the all of them have like that stupid feathering around the hair because they couldn't cut them out properly.
Why does this happen? And it's like they didn't plan for this kind of stuff, right? Like,
yeah, the lighting
it's-
should have been way different for them.
It seems
Mhm.
like right. That's like the aesthetic they went for. Because if you look at the members' blogs, like they even have shit in their eyes. I don't know, right? That's obviously part of like the look they went for. I guess to like it goes together with the environment or whatever that they generated. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's all bad. This
I do need to address something stupid I've been seeing on Twitter. We talked about this when we were just talking, but so what happened here was this is reused assets, right? The studio that they went to basically already had this asset done up for like as a mock-up. I think it was like a test image, right?
It was like a one on the
And
portfolio, right?
yeah, exactly. And then so I think they just phoned it in and was like, all right, we'll just cut out an Aruno and throw it in, right? So I've been seeing a lot of people call it plagiarism on Twitter. That's not plagiarism. It is literally their own photo and assets that they're using. They're just reusing it. Just call it what it is. It's lazy.
It's so lazy. Like I think that's the thing that offends me the most.
Yeah,
From these.
Yeah, they're really phoning it in, right? It's just like they're just trying to collect a check, is what it feels like.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They got scammed by the $5 fiver.
You're right.
Dude,
What? No revision rounds? What?
Yeah, no revision.
Yeah. No refunds.
No refunds, no revision. Can't even contact that account anymore. Like what? They're gone. Shit, this is all we have.
They're on Fiverr.
It's over.
Dude, if I was Nogizaka management and I got fucking bamboozled like this, dude, like if they fucking sent me this shit and then just took the money and disappeared, I'd be like, fuck it, we're scrapping this.
100%.
Girls get dressed. We're going to go take some photos.
We're going outside to take some pictures. It'll be much better than what this is.
Yeah, exactly, dude. We're gonna go to fucking. We'll take them right here. We'll take them at
In the
like
office.
at fucking
Over there,
Sony
stand
Music,
over there.
the Sony Music office, dude.
Legit would have been 100 times better.
Yeah, 1000%, dude.
Should have called up the Perimetron guys, dude.
Yeah, as Jimmy was
Hey,
saying.
Sakurazaka, you got the contact of the King Nu guy?
Yeah, right. I think the fact that they like, of course, the cutout thing is really like unprofessional and everything, but I think the fact that they used the same literal like if you guys look at our previous videos thumbnail, I did a compare and contrast of what they had on the portfolio and what they have here on the Type A cover. It's like almost exactly the same. Like all I did was raise up the brightness a little, increase the contrast, and it's exactly the same picture. It's just like that's the thing that irks me the most. I think
that's weird to me because like,
and then the original is still a better.
Yeah,
the mock-up is a better.
Compositing is so much better,
right?
But it's weird. Like I guess the company, I don't know, did bamboozle them. I don't know. Like if you look at their website, they're like, "Ooh, look at this! We can generate all these environments. So cool!" Like, why couldn't they just generate a new one? Like, click generate randomize or whatever the hell.
Because this is AI based, right?
Their system, yeah, that kind of shit, right? Like, so it'll just make shit for you. Like, and they couldn't make like a different one. I don't know, man. That's weird.
Or maybe you let the AI generate shit, right, and make it, but you still need like a human touch to go back in and fix it so it doesn't look like this, dude. You know,
it doesn't look like a head massager.
Right.
Such a weird thing, But yeah, man, it's quite a disappointing single so far. The only good thing is the song for me. But
My Jamaican beer, fucking
with
what
the
is
red
it?
stripe.
Yeah, the red stripe composite was more convincing than this one. Okay,
How long did that take you,
than any of
Jimmy?
that took me like 5 minutes.
God damn it, man! What a shit show. So yeah, the music video, I guess, is next. Who knows, man?
We'll see. We'll see.
You'll see what's gonna happen with that. But Nogi's single comes out before Sakurazaka's, right? So we'll
I'm so mad
hopefully
about the
we'll
covers.
get this. So salty about the covers.
That you could have gotten anything
Dude,
else.
they could have just not have
They
the
could've-
members on there, and it would have looked better.
They could have
If it's
legit
just-
gone
Yeah,
to
dude.
Fiverr and done a better job. Like Jimmy, as we were joking
Fuck.
around, I still think it would have been better.
Oh, 100%, dude. I legitimately feel that way.
Yeah.
I feel like if they just went and just retook just some actual photos, it would have been better.
Like so,
Yeah.
someone on Twitter took their blog pictures of them with the makeup, just composited on there, looked 100 times better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I've seen so many fan edits look way better.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So they need to hit up one of the members that has like a DSLR, dude. Ash, you have that Sony
Oh, right?
ZV-10, right? Yeah.
Oh, the new Sony
Let's get a-
vlogging one. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get an 85 millimeter on there, dude. We'll go
Slap
out,
that
dude.
on. Take
We'll
some
just take
pictures.
selfies, and then that'll be a better cover.
Right.
Just get your blog images up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird. No concept.
I think they just had to take the L and just scrap this.
Yeah, that's
They can't.
well. They should have done that with
dude.
this whole single, dude.
Yeah,
They should have done that.
They can't just scrap a whole single.
No,
I
that's
don't
the
think they're
covers.
gonna. So,
No, they're not
I
gonna
mean,
do
of
that.
course
there's
they're not
already
going
there's
to,
like
but like,
too much work already put in, like outside from whoever made the shitty covers. You know what I mean? Their meet and greets are on. Like this is like the 5th round now or whatever.
Yeah.
So
It's already been sold and
everything's going already. You can't just stop.
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
only thing I think they're gonna do is pull Aruno from the meet and greets.
Yeah, I think that's the
because
most
of
they'll do.
The shit that happened with like Twitter or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
And
all the
even then,
rumors
that's
and
not
everything.
really that's not really confirmed, but they can't really do anything about it because like
well, apparently there's been
Twitter's already
like,
ran
you
with
know,
it. But then like,
you can take it for what it's worth. It's like
young Boonshun came through with some shit.
yeah, Boonshin with the yeah.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're
Um,
actually found someone, but they're just like piggybacking on it. But who
Mm.
the fuck knows?
Mhm.
You just have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this whole single's kind of right.
Dude, it like honestly, it kind of like granted I was like really sick still when a lot of this stuff was coming out. And like it just like really just left a bad taste in my mouth for like the group for a second, you know? I was like hard to want to support the single, dude. And then I watched Nogichu and I was like, oh,
See, like,
miss
yeah,
my
I can't
girls.
think of it like that. Like a lot of people are like, ah, man, I knew
Mm.
this group was a piece of shit. Like, what? You're like, I can't not support the other members. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. So that's my thing, right? I think that's why in my opinion, they should pull Aruno from at least this single for her sake and the rest of the members.
Yeah, I think for
Right,
her sake,
like-
I agree with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
More
saying.
so
So
for
even
her
like
sake, I think, because you
Mhm,
know, like
mhm.
these waters be crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly, right? But then it's also like, yeah, it's like a lose-lose situation. You know, if they push forward with her in it, right? Like it's like say this is all unfounded. All of these rumors are completely untrue. She's just gonna take all this backlash, and nobody's gonna like
Mhm.
like back down from it. No
No
matter
one's gonna
what,
take
right?
it back and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry,
Mhm.
bro." That's
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
she's gonna get hit with all this for no good reason, right? And then let's say let's say it is founded, and it is she actually did tweet, and she is that kind of person that she shows in those tweets. Then we're rewarding that kind of behavior by making her the face of like one of the biggest groups in Japan. right? So that's why I'm like, it's a lose-lose, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think for her sake, they need to pull her out, right? Because then if it's not true, at least it gives her time to like let all this shit fucking
Mm-hmm.
fade out.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it is true, then like I think she needs to get some help, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I think a lot of people are trying to excuse the tweets because she's quote unquote young, but I think she's definitely past the age of knowing better. And so if it's true, I think she genuinely needs some help. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like some of that shit's like edgy teenage humor. I get that. I was there at some point, but then some of that other stuff like compensated dating, like you've got some shit going on in your life if that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know?
Apparently
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't know her past or anything, you know.
Yeah, the new
Yeah.
Bunshun article is confirming whatever, like the rates or some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Bunshun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like
Even that
and
with
you
a
gotta
grain of
take
salt,
it
you know. Yeah.
exactly. You gotta take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm speaking from both sides, right? Like
Yeah.
my opinion, because like, and ultimately, like we're all fans. We only have like this little glimmer
Mm-hmm.
into
Yeah.
the situation,
Mm-hmm.
right?
We don't know what's real, what's fake. Maybe some
Yeah.
sprinkling of both, you know.
Chat says it's just the people who did the session.
Oh, the pictures, like the photography sessions, right? With
Yeah.
that the
So like
photographer released.
even before this shit came out, like that was her thing, right? The photographer or one of the photographers who took pictures of her like released all the pictures, right? And so like I don't think a lot of people had any issues with that. It's like, yeah, she's just doing some work, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't think too many people minded, but I feel like a good, like a small number of them like become pretty big antis of her, right? This has nothing to do with the alleged Twitter stuff, but
Yeah.
I feel like she kind of already had some kind of haters.
Yeah, from the beginning.
And then when they revealed that she was center, it kind of like blew up.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
unfortunate
I
for
think
everyone.
Mm-hmm. Like my thing is just like, yeah, I think picking a new 5th gen this early was the bad idea from the get-go, right? We've complained about it before. I just didn't think it was gonna blow up this way.
I was gonna like I wanted to discuss this like before all this shit. Like what was like your take on having a 5th gen? We kind of like touched on it last week, right, with Becca, but we didn't know who the center was, right? And so like
yeah, at the time,
I felt like it wasn't a good idea to put a member that was gonna debut as the center because we don't know anything about her, right? And then now this shit happened, but yeah, I felt like that wasn't the play. It should have been like Kubo or someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like because my honest take is that like it doesn't matter who it would have been. I feel like any 5th gen who was center,
yeah,
people are gonna eventually dig some shit up.
Yeah,
on
they would have found some shit, and then apparently some this girl also had something, or this girl was dating some dude during 46-hour TV, but it's all like baseless, you know. So it's like
yeah.
It didn't matter.
I think that's my problem with it. It's like
who it was.
It's like you don't know what's true and what's false, you know. So like things are starting to mix around, and then some suspicions are starting to mix with other ones. I've seen some of the pictures that look clearly photoshopped, like the ads are different fonts and stuff like that, and like the likes are like way off what they should be, stuff like that. But like again, like a grain of salt with all of it. I'm not saying to be like oh, you know, forgive her for everything because like we don't know what it is, you know.
Yeah.
I think ultimately it's like you know, it's you just want the best for all of them, right? If she is truly the piece of shit that some of Twitter thinks she is, I do hope that she gets the help that she needs and like becomes a better person, right? Whether it's with Nogizaka or not, like but that's the thing. It's like, what do we truly know? You know,
and I mean, if it's all false, then like, where does that leave the fans? You know?
Yeah.
Right.
Like the fans. we don't know anything. We know nothing. We're
Yeah.
all Jon
And-
Snow out here.
We'll
We
probably
know
won't know either.
nothing. There's no,
Yeah, I
they're
think
not
that's-
gonna do anything. They're just gonna
And so I think
move on because I feel like this is on the fandom side of things, right?
Mhm.
Right. Well, that's what I kind of wish is that like Nogizaka would say something, and I feel like that's what the fans kind of feel like. The more reasonable fans feel, right? Either you acknowledge, okay, we have confirmed those tweets were from Aruno, and we're gonna be doing X Y Z to make sure that she's gonna be okay, right? Or B, like we have confirmed that these are like made up, or like after our investigations we could not conclusively say that these were made by her, blah 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 blah, so we're gonna be continuing forward, right? At least show some support for her if this is right. But
Yeah,
then
I see
like
what
the
you mean.
silence and just trying to like brush it over, I think is what's irritating everybody, right?
Mhm.
And then you put out shitty covers, which just makes everyone even more
Adding fuel to the
incited.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
It's
least
like,
put out
oh, okay.
something good.
Yeah,
Um,
Yeah.
I think the second option, I don't think fans would accept it. Like I think it's so ingrained in their mind right now that at this point they'll be like, no, but look at this proof, and they wouldn't want to accept it. They say they're lying and stuff like that. So I think it's really hard for management, and them taking a silence right now, I don't feel like it's too off from what a business standpoint should do, because they've done it before in the past, and
Yeah, I mean,
people
I
forget
don't.
about
I'm
it.
not. I'm not
Yeah.
surprised. I'm just speaking as a fan. What I would like is
Yeah.
like, dude, like stand up for your girls if that's
Yeah, that's true.
the case.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
But I mean, if they have no,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
they can't
They're
win
gonna
over. They can't win
they're
the
gonna
fans
watch
over.
their
Then, like,
backs.
yeah,
They're gonna watch their
yeah.
backs before anything else.
I feel like if it was
get it,
true,
and I-
or like if they confirmed it was true, they would have taken action.
yeah. We've seen it happen before.
Yeah.
With like Yamamoto or like other members.
Like
Mayu.
remember Obamina? They like instantly pulled her when they found out she was doing like a similar thing.
Mhm.
So I think
Yeah,
they're
it
just
is-
waiting like,
yeah.
this ain't. You mean don't
Yeah,
believe
the fact that they're
everything on
waiting
the
it out.
internet type of thing.
Maybe they are
So-
doing research, into it, and like, because
Yeah.
I feel like they would have pulled theirs. Probably, my guess.
Right. Like if they had found something concrete, they would have done something. But I just feel like they're either, they're just gonna be like brush it up, like this shit ain't true, man. It's just Twitter, bruh. Don't
Yeah, just
don't
ignore it, yeah.
whatever. Or like they're doing their own thing, like they're looking into it, or like they're talking to her and be like, hey, bitch, this real, huh? You still got that Twitter account, huh? Or whatever, And we're gonna see what happens. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Hopefully
Yeah,
the
all
music
there.
video doesn't disappoint us further, because this single's
Mhm.
already really
it's
shitty.
dicey.
It's
Mhm.
dicey. It's a dicey one, everyone.
Yeah. The best we
you
could do is support our girls.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, oh yeah, 10th anniversary, baby. We're gonna hit some new heights. Oh, they have, they have definitely
Uh,
gonna change it up. Nogizaka gonna do some new shit.
Mhm.
It's like, bruh, I don't know, man. We'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah.
I hope
We'll see. It's
everything turns out well, but this kind of shit's happened before to other groups, so
Yeah.
yeah,
It has for sure. Yeah.
we'll see.
yeah. It's just
We shall
Nogizaka's
see.
turn now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
First time, right? That
All right, it's
Oh,
AKB with
finally.
the noose around their neck. First time.
yeah, first time.
Well, anyway,
Bald ass Michan. First time.
first time. Anyway, that's the news. Let's take it to a quick break, and then we'll come back with the TV show highlights. And we're back. It's time for the TV show highlights. This is where we watch the 3 TV shows we usually watch and talk about it. See if we have any highlights. There are the 3 that we usually watch. Hinatazaka de Aimasho. They're continuing from last week with the guest host. They're kind of messing with the dude in the green room, right?
You don't remember me? You remember me?
Yeah, that one.
Wake up!
And then we had Soko Magatara Sakurazaka, where the members show their appreciation for each other. You know, like, oh, you really did me a solid that one time. Know what I'm saying? So, and then Nogizaka Kojichu, which they did something similar, but not really, where they praised each other, but they can't have any reactions to being praised. So, any highlights, guys?
Reminds me of Kojichu.
Mm.
Excuse me.
Kojichu.
I just had like a shit-eating grin the entire time watching this, dude. It was
So did they.
so cute. Yeah, dude. But I think if I had to pick out something specifically, I think it would be Yakubo, dude. They're like teasing her for being like straight like a Ghibli protagonist, dude. Just like, oh, dude, you're like a Miyazaki character. The way she's talking, right? She's like, oh, like her mannerisms and stuff like that. But I was like, so fucking cute, dude.
I like that they brought it back. I mean, that kind of shit usually sticks when Banana Band brands a member as one thing. They you know, it comes back, right? They said that she was like, well, are you part of a Miyazaki movie? You know, pretty early on, right, when she joined.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Mine is also from the same interaction. My highlight is Sakura's reaction to Yakubo.
Yakubo. She's like, oh.
Because I was like,
I can't take it anymore.
Because they get to choose, right? Like who wants to go first, and so Sakura went first, and so she's like, oh, you know, blah blah blah, said her praises to Yakubo, and Yakubo was just like, she didn't even. Yeah, you're done.
Hitting
okay.
hardest.
Okay. And so like Yakubo started. She just says her name.
Yeah.
Sakura-chan! Whatever.
And then Sakura makes this like freaking animal noise type of thing, right? She makes she does this like little squeak, and they replay it like 3 times.
I know, right? Like, this is the first time I see them replay it like so many times.
Right? It's like, yeah. So that was mine. The whole episode was pretty good. If you like Nogizaka. You know, some funny moments, because they're like, the premise is like, oh, you know, you got another member who's close to you, and they're gonna like say how much they like you or whatever, but you can't like
react to it, right?
to it or like be happy or whatever. But like none of them can't, except Maya and Yumiki. But you know, they all had a reaction of some sort because they got so happy. It's like, oh man, oh bruh.
Ume was good.
Oh yeah, Ume was good.
Ume was pretty stone faced.
Yeah.
Manatsu, on the other hand, was like, oh.
Like, oh, stuck on my face.
Oh.
You really think so?
It's all good. It's gonna continue next week, so there's more of it.
Chad is bringing up in Soko Magatara, Mu eating Takeyui's hamburger steak. I do have to say that was very cute, right? It was part of like, you know, Takeyui's like, oh, I gotta show my appreciation for Uemu Arena, dude. I'm gonna cook her a hamburger steak. Made a nice little heart shape with the sauce. Uemu was like, oh shit, it's pretty good. But it was cute, dude. Took her the whole episode to cook it.
Yeah,
it was pretty funny.
It was the first time, guys. The first time.
She did good. Yeah. She did good. She did good.
A pretty thick one too, right? The hamburger steak.
It was a big hamburger steak, you know. Wish she also had like some steamed veggies at least or something. I don't know, man.
Yeah, you gotta balance it out.
Come on, man. It was just all beef and whatever sauce. But
I would have cut it inside. Like, make sure it's all cooked all the way. All right.
Smooth, just like inspecting.
This episode kind of reminded me of the Nogizaka Valentine's Day one, because it was like, you know, remember, come like, oh, I'm grateful to this person, and then they would ask who do you guys think it's you or why, you know? And
oh
be
yeah,
like, no, not you.
I thought they were gonna like do something similar with that.
Yeah.
Because you know that, like, who do you think is right? And they'd raise their hands, but then the member would just be like, "Nah, it ain't her." Nah.
Yeah.
It would have been
My
funny.
segment is
go
from Hina Ai.
Okay,
It is with Mipan.
not
When
the one I was
she has-
thinking of. All right.
When she has to go to the green room, and she's like, "Oh, hey, don't you remember me? We went to the same high school." He's like,
He's
Middle
like-
school, dude.
"Oh, was it middle school?
Yeah, no, elementary school.
Elementary school. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah." And he's like,
Yeah.
"Wait, you're 43?" She's like, "Don't you remember me? You're at the meeting."
Yeah, we're the alumni meeting, dude. You don't
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah, the premise was they had the one liner they had to say, right? But the dude in the green room had no idea what was going on.
Mhm.
So yeah, I was gonna pick the Kawada one. That
Oh,
was
yeah, the
funnier.
Kawada one's good too.
That was
Mhm.
funnier to me because
Yeah.
her line was like, "Hey, wake up" or whatever,
Mhm.
and so like she walks in, and then she's like, "Oh man, he's asleep," but he's like wide awake.
Yeah.
He's like, "What the?"
It's like, what are you
What's
talking
going
about?
on? What are you
I'm
talking-
awake.
Takes off his glasses. Did you see I'm awake?
The best is like he like decides to play along with it, right?
Mhm.
He's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll go to sleep then. And she's like, no, don't go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when she says the line, immediately runs out.
Yeah, I'm like, what a goober, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
I think I just liked how Mipan like tried to sell it so hard. She was like,
Mm.
"Not for real." Like, we went.
Yeah, Mipan was good. Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you, e-girls. I'll never forget the word Doso Kai for the rest of my
Oh.
life, dude.
Got him.
Hisashiburi Doso Kai. Everyone's alright.
I miss you, girls. Come back.
Me too, bro.
The second part of that episode, they forgot what they did, but like the guy came and he's like at the
Yeah.
it's the Jack Bauer
At the
guy.
studio.
Oh, it's
so-
him. Okay.
Yeah, it's Satomitsu's partner, right? Shout out to Matsurako Konorer.
Oh,
Gotta give a shout out. You know, his
Mhm.
boy.
Yeah, so those are some of our highlights this week.
Mhm.
I didn't watch any other shows, so
I was gonna watch Yumiki Now show. I think they're gonna play board games, but I got up to the
Ooh.
first board game and I stopped watching because I was like, I'll watch this later, and then forgot.
they played enough board games on 46-hour TV.
Maybe that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the TV show highlights. If you have any highlights, let us know in the comments below.
Any TV shows we should watch?
Mhm.
Let us know.
But that does it for this segment,
Hey.
and that does it for the show. Take us out.
hey. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already and watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We got lots of other videos coming out down the pipeline. Or you can always give us a follow over at twitch.tv/slopeclub. Come hang out with us during the live recording of the episodes. We have a lot of interesting discussions that don't make it to YouTube during the break and the pre-show and post-show.
Especially
You can only
today.
catch it there. So yeah, make sure you give us a follow. Or you can always stay up to date with us on the Twitter and the rest of the socials throughout the week. That's gonna be it from us this week. We'll see you guys next time.